It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
18 rep.
Here's 2nd and 11. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Trying again, following the sack. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Go, 79 Bronco. Bronco 18.
They'll try and throw it here. Caught by Freiermuth. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. This is Johnson heading right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. You've got a man in motion. Back to throw. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They motion a receiver left. From the red zone now. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. That's right.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here.
EQ! Here we go.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Steelers
time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. From the 34. Taylor makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right. Go.
From the gun, it's Hall. He's got to gain a 6 there. Darius Slay with the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Now Fields. Flushed out on him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Steelers will take over possession. First down, ball at the 36. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brushes him off with ease. And the Jets have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Somewhat surprising interception there, Brock. You don't see nearly as many of those on shorter, safer throws like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Coordinators and coaches offensively look for layups, Kate. You like basketball, right? They look for layups, easy, gimmies. And in the short field, that usually is the case, but not against a defense like this, and not a defense that has the awareness of what they're trying to do.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go, son. EQ. Sit high.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First and 10 from the 41. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Nelson. Tonight.
They'll start this one out with Hall. Makes a cut to the right sideline. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. How about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 10 now. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw it again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Extend. Here we go, son. Delta, Delta. Hey, can. Go.
One final shot before halftime. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. No one around. He's got it on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers take a lead on the final play of the half. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Out. Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Alpha. Tonight.
Here's Hall once more. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, son. EQ. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Tonight.
Fields on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It is caught left side. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 42. It's caught Metcalf. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Looking to throw it this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chooses to bring this one out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
In motion right is Metcalf. Back to the air following the pick six. Catch made by Austin. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw on first. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. He sent a man in motion. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. We've reached the end. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Ken. Alpha. Test, butt right. Stay high.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. All right.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Don't jump. Ready? Delta. Go.
All gets it again on 2nd down. Jukes one defender. Touchdown, New York! The Jets now trail by just a point in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd and 6 now. He finds Johnson. And they'll have to swallow a loss on the play as he's touched down behind the line. From the gun, Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's a throw. Connects on the crosser. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. They've got a man in motion. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers going for the win here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hurt. 79 Bronco. And up.
Trying the right side. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Trying the left side with Johnson. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try Johnson again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And their season will begin with a win. So the Steelers come in and take